I ranked every team character in the game of Zooba. Yep, that's right. You have heard it here. I have taken the time for the special video of making to 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm way behind the deadline. But either way, I'm going to be ranking every team character in the game of Zooba from 46 all the way to 1. So make sure to like and subscribe. And also share this video to your friends so they can see as well who I believe, in my opinion, is the best team character in Zooba. Ranking every Zooba character 46 to 1. Let's hop right into it. Now before we go into this ranking video, there are a few little rules I will have emphatic to where I put these certain characters at each ranking. Number 1, pheromone is going to be implemented but not to a high degree. It's only going to be for certain characters because I mean some characters are just, you know, pheromone bound. But either way, everything is going to be tied into one. It's a rich tapestry. It's going to be part of able to 1v5, how good you're able to support, healing players, absorbing damage, all of that is going to be why I rank certain characters some places and other characters are ranked lower or higher. And so yeah, you'll understand along the way because I'll explain along the way. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Number 46, Skippy. Yep, I think Skippy is the worst team character in the game of Zooba right now. Besides him having a super low HP, he also, just because of his weapons he used, the choices of the weapons that he has, doesn't allow him to hit multiple targets. And also because he's so easy to get one shot in team mode, you gotta always be on alert, and it's just so much commotion and things going around when playing in team modes that Skippy low HP is a big problem. And so yes, to me he's the worst squad character in Zooba, and I always dread when I see a Skippy on my team. Next, number 45, Elaine. Let's just be real, she's not a team character, she's not a team player. Elaine prefers to ride solo and fight solo, and so Elaine on team modes is not just the best option if you're trying to win a bunch of games, and her weapons are kind of for just 1v1s. She got the bow that does area control, but it's just so small, and because again the defense down only works for one character, she's more so just a solo character, so that's why Elaine is 45 to me. I don't think she's that good on team modes. Next, number 44, Ollie. The same issues with Elaine is the same issues I have with Ollie. He more so of a one solo character. He rides alone. He also eats the grass for his teammates. Sometimes when your team trying to use a jungle shoes, he also takes that away. And so I don't really like playing with Ollie on team modes. He's good for 1v5, and don't get me wrong, but playing for a team and trying to win battles is not just the best option. He can, you know, sneak players from a distance, but other than that, he out here actually giving his team a disadvantage rather than actually give them advantages. So yeah, he also runs from his team when you're trying to save him with his rollback. And so Ollie 43. Next, number 43, Louie. Louie at 43, it seems maybe too low because it seems like he's supposed to be a good supporting character, but the truth is he don't do much good support. The rest don't really do well at protecting players. Him himself got too low HP for me to play on team modes, and it's just too easy for him to get one shot on team modes. And so you always gotta be on the lookout when playing with Louie on team modes. But he do got the weapons, the big bomb and the spear, but and the range, but it's just that low HP and his ability not to be able to run away or dodge things. And so that's why Louie down here. Next, number 42, Finn. Finn to me, y'all, is not a good team character. He's again is more so of a solo star. Sure, he could take down a player for you, and that support helped his team out, but again the low HP and throwing yourself in the midst of a fire with your spear chump is a recipe for disaster if you're going against tanks. And so yeah, Finn is not the best option to use on team modes because, you know, I'm not using the fan modes. So yeah, he's just not that type of guy you want to be playing the team modes, just too close with his low HP. Next, number 41, Shelly. Shelly, again, I'm gonna have to keep saying this almost every single time. She's more so of a solo character, and so Pretty much all her weapons does not, I repeat, does not really hit no one in the area. She only got the shotgun that does that. Everything else is singular 1v1. She does got a built-in defibrillator, but she's so slow, and also she become a punching bag for players if you ain't using your shields right. And so yeah, she's just not the best team player to play with as well either. But if you got a team of scary Shellys though, you can watch out. You be scary. Next, number 40, Henry. Yes, I have Henry at 40th place. Even though he has the echolocation to help his teammates to find players, all his weapons are kind of just 1v1. And I like characters that are able to hit multitude of players on team modes. And so Henry only able to hit singular players on team modes. It's not that good, but he does have the speed and evasibility. So I put him at 40th place. But other than that, he don't really provide much help other than him being able to seek players out. And so next, number 39, Milo. Milo at 39. Sure, he's a slick scout. He's a good sniper. He's not the rush character to use on team modes, but I had him down here mainly because he doesn't really provide much other than being a sniper. He doesn't really does nothing showboaty or wowy. He'll do no pickup, no speed, nothing for no one. He's gonna buy no speed boost. And more so, he's by himself. But he does got the bomb, and also he's a sniper, so he can also hit pillars from a distance. But other than that, he don't really provide much. But he's not the rush character used down here. It just they got way much better character you could use for team modes other than him. So that's why he's down here at 39. Next, number 38, Donna. Alright, Donna at 38, mainly because that number one, that glitch. When you be fighting team modes, then you get stuck while you're trying to attack his one. Still the most annoying thing that happened in the game of Zooba. You'll see this clip right here, I'm gonna get stuck, and that's how I die. But either way, that's why she's down here mainly. That's the only reason really. She's not that bad. She got the HP, she got the damage. She does got range, and she got a bomb and a shotgun. But the glitch and also her slowness, cause sometimes it could be a punching bag, and so that's why Donna down here at 38. Next, number 37, Ursula. The truth is, I could move Ursula higher. At 37 feels a little too low even for me, but I'm gonna leave her here mainly because the little speed, and also, I mean really just because they got other characters I'd rather use on team mode rather than her. But she got everything you need. She could slow players, she could attack players, she got a good HP. The only problem is that again her weapons kind of just singular. She does got the shotgun, but all her weapons are kind of 1v1, and so that's her real issue why I got her down here, is because she can't hit multiple players. But other than that, she got everything you need, and so she's a solid choice actually to use on team modes, not gonna lie. Next, number 36, Molly. Now Molly seems as she should be a good character on team modes, but the truth is she's kind of like the ones previously, but she got the speed to get away, and also Joy can sometimes help out and grab things. Other than that, Molly's more so of a solo act, and she bounces around. If you got the pheromones, then yeah, you could do a little more than usual. But other than that, she's just really out there hopping around trying to find someone, and then throwing herself into bad predicaments. Because a lot of people, you do not want to be bouncing that fast to have Molly be moving that fast on the team, or unless you know got the pheromones or something like that. So yeah, Molly, 36 for me. Next, number 35, Larry. And yes, Larry can lick things closer for his team and help him out in that regard, and also sneak players and get a few little attacks in. But again, all his weapons are kind of like solo acts, and I'm gonna have to keep reiterating that because a lot of these characters are solo acts, and so Larry is one of them. He also got a bunch of weapons that just do 1v1. He does got the shotgun, but other than that, all his weapons either throwing himself into difficult situations and trying to, use your speed, try to get out of there. But other than that, he's put himself in a lot of tough predicaments when you're playing with him on team mode. So he's alright to use. He can give you them health kits, but he's just more so of a high risk, low reward type of character on team mode. So it's whatever with Larry. Next, number 34, Ravi. Ravi is tricky. He is a good team character, but also he's not. It's kind of like in between. I like using Ravi on team mode because it can give you that effect accuracy and help his teammates out. He's a sniper as well. He got the good range. He also could use the shields to protect himself. But I think because of his speed, he's just a lot of slowness, and sometimes you could mess up like his accuracy. He kind of like the most difficult characters to aim with sometimes, to me, that is. But he's not the worst character to use on team mode. It's just he's got that slow speed. You gotta get low before you get, you know, that little speed boost. And so yeah, Ravi down here to 34. But actually, he's not a bad option to use on team mode. You should try him. Next, number 33, Tony. Tony is a solid choice to use in team modes. He's the first healing character I have put in this ranking right now, and he's by far the lowest because I still don't think he's that good because of his solo attacks and also his weak damage. But the killing of GG and the speed boost he gives to his team is very, very good to help players out, and especially you got the right characters working with him. Tony could be a very good support character, but for trying to be the lead of a character of a team and trying to, you know, win things by himself like the head of the snake, that's not his type of forte, and so that's why he's not that high up for me. But his support is not that bad. Next, number 32, Romeo. Now Romeo is a good character to use. He gives his teammates the poison. He also could stun players. The first one, I believe, we already had stun, but still able to stun players and also give his team the poison. But mainly, again, which been the case with all these characters down at the bottom, his attacks are pretty much for 1v1s. He could take down a character and help his team out with his stun ability, but his type of style of play is more so solo than it is team modes, and so that's why Romeo down here. But he actually is not that bad to use on team modes. Next, number 31, Pepper. Pepper is a solid choice to use on team modes. Besides just having the most range in the game, able to see players and warn her teammates before enemies come up to near them. She also has the biggest bomb in Zooba, and also the benefit of being a sniper allows her to do attacks from a distance and keep her teammates at bay and help things out. Only problem with Pepper is that she's kind of slow, and so anytime someone peep her out, even with team mode, she can still get stranded, and that's put her in tough predicaments. But other than that, she's a solid choice to use on team modes, and I definitely recommend use on team modes. Next, number 30, Iris. Good range, good damage, has the poison, which could hit and inflict a multitude of players. The only issue with her is that her low HP, and also she's not fairly fast. But other than that, Iris is a solid choice to use on team modes, as she can hit a multiple player with her shotgun and bomb, and she can hit them with the poison attacks. And so yeah, Iris at 30, but they just got so many other good characters on team modes that she couldn't be much higher. Next, number 29, Paulo. Oh yes, my donkey. Hey, I will always take stun abilities over poison or speed boost. Paulo's able to sneak play with his stun kick is one of the best, if not the best, sneak attacks in Zooba on team modes. And so catching players off guard is what he does best on team modes. And also his speed allows him having good weapons as well, the bomb, rolling bomb, and the shotgun with the range on it. Only thing wrong with Paulo is that he just, again, they got way more better characters to use on team modes. But I would like to take Paulo's anytime on my team with his stun ability. And so yeah. Next, number 28, Nico. Now I don't have Nico, so I cannot accurately predict his real ranking, but I feel as though he's solid. So I couldn't put him in the top 20, but I couldn't put him at the bottom because I have seen battles with him. And so he's at 28, and also number 27 as well. I add Phil Rocket up in here too, because again, I don't have him either. But these two characters, I feel though they might be super strong in the future. Once I get them, they might be higher next time I do another one of these. But as of now, they are right close to the top 20, but not in there because I don't know for sure. Next, number 26, Yara. Yes, Yara is a great support character. Her speed boost that she gives her teammates, the healing aspect of her team that she gives her teammates, and also the damage. She's a supporting character, and with the right set of characters around her, she could be very, very strong. But mainly, again, kind of like with other characters, why she's not way much higher, if some of y'all think she's too low, is that again her weapons are kind of just singular 1v1s, and so she don't really do much attacking on the battlefield, but the supporting aspect of her is very, very vital and important, so why she's way up here. And so yes, that's why Yara is at 26. Next, number 25, Zack. An all-around tank. He has the shields to protect himself. He also has that big old rolling bomb that's so big, and so that really, really helps in team modes. Zack in general is just good at absorbing damage, protecting teammates from taking blows and them high critical attacks, since he got good HP with the shields. And also the often occasion time we able to grab everybody with your horn and bring them to a wall, and so that is very, very satisfying when you land it. And so Zack in general is just a good solid character to use on team modes. He's not the best tank to use on team modes, but he's not the worst tank to use on team modes. And so yeah, Zack at 25. Next, number 24, Quinn. Quinn in general is a great character to use on team modes. Besides her having the stun ability and also slower player, she's also could heal her teammates, and she also got good all-around weapons that can hit multiple players at one time. She got good HP, and as well as having the ability to absorb to a degree big attacks. Only problem with Quinn is that she's just fairly slow, and so sometimes you could get beat down if you're not in the right area. But overall, Quinn is a solid character to use on team mode, that she got all the necessary tools to help her team out. She's pretty much like the epitome of being a team player, as all her weapons are area attacks or big hit a multiple players, and also she can heal and stun. So yeah, Quinn at 24. Next, number 23, Jade. Oh, the OG girl who used to be, if not was, the best squad character in the game of Zooba a few years back. Oh, how the money has fallen, but Jade is still top of the game. She's still one of the best characters to use on team modes because she got the weapons, the speed, and the attack to support and be kind of like that slasher for her teammates. Even though her health is kind of on the low side, so you're more of a risk when playing team modes, she still is very evasive and elusive, and the high damage allows her to quickly take down players on team modes, which makes her a very good choice to use. And so yeah, Jade at 23, but man, if she had her health back, she would be much, much higher. Next, number 22, Buddy. Now we just cracked the half, and at 22 we have Buddy. He is a very good character to use on team modes. He has the slow, he can also go in the ground mode, drop the poison on multiple players, or also do a bunch of damage when he's on his ground mode. And so Buddy, all around choice. The only issue with him is that he does not have the multitude to hit a lot of people, only with the bomb, but there's only one compared to other characters that have multiples. And so Buddy, that's the only reason I had to knock him down some. But other than that, he has everything you need to win on team modes. He is a great support character because of the Lucky You that dropped the extra loot or things for his team, and also just having that shield to give him back that HP and stuff. And so Buddy, a great choice to use on team modes. And so yeah, next, number 21, Steve. Steve is a great choice to use on team modes. Now there's a risk of you being hit or miss with him because of his close range he has to fight players, but you could straight up 1v5 a whole team with Steve before they even get a chance to even attack or react to you. And also because he's in the air, sometimes when you fight on ground, you could be that just elusive or kind of like quote unquote camouflage, because players don't be recognizing you in the air. And so he's very good at disguising and catching players off guard. Also, his target allows his teammates to catch and see players, and him in general has good weapons to hit multiple players. And also just the drop into that sky, that's just really takes the cake, allowing him to be invulnerable. And while players be using attacks on ground, they wait for them cooldowns. Steve able to drop on them and use all his attacks. So yeah, great choice to use on team modes, but he's not the top 20 just yet. Next, number 20, Paco. Right now, Paco is one of the best characters in Zooba, so it's no surprise that he's one of the best team characters in the game of Zooba right now too. His speed allows him to blind players, and also weakens their damage. And so if he's spin on the tanks, it really helps out in team modes to reducing them tanks' high damage, as well as him having good weapons to hit multiple players. And also he got good HP, good enough HP to survive attacks from big players and things of that nature. And so yes, all around great character, but there's still plenty of characters to choose. I know people might be surprised that he's at 20, but I still think there's more characters that do better at supporting and helping teams out, because Paco is kind of solo, if you don't know what I mean. Next, number 19, Betsy. Now this is kind of controversial. As I said, I think in my solo video too, it's kind of controversial in our house with Betsy. Now I think Betsy is very, very good on team modes. I want her to be ranked way higher, but you know, they got a few little things that kind of knocked her down. First of all, her block sometimes can hurt players, even though it can't help players. And so you gotta give that. It's kind of a double-edged sword right there. But in general, she has all the weapons for aerial attacks that makes her, to me, a top 10 character. But I conversations with the siblings and things of that nature moved it down to 19, and most people don't really like Betsy in our house. But overall, I think I may be underrating her. Comment down below if I'm underrating Bessie. Next, number 18, Earl. What I love about Earl on team modes is the fact that he's able to literally pull players towards him out of nowhere. And so you can hide in the sky with your team, grab players to your tanks, or also you could take them out if you're, Earl, because he got good damage. Only issue with Earl that he's not much higher is because most of his attacks are solo, but because of his ability able to pull players in and support, having a good HP, that I had to bring him much higher, even though he does kind of have solo type weapons. Other than that though, Earl is solid to use. He could absorb damage, and also he could be the leader. He could be the head of the snake and be a leader and carry teams to victory. And so yeah, I love Earl. Next, number 17, Ruby. Again, it seems like I'm going back on my judgment since she's kind of a character that only can hit one at a time, but I had to move her way up here because of the high damage and the ability to one-shot players. Of course, we all know how Ruby is, how strong her weapons are and her attacks are, and the boomerangs. So we all understand why she's still up here, regardless of if she could hit multiple targets or only one target. Ruby just got everything she needs to just straight up take down players, especially on team modes, and catch players to one-shot them. And so yeah, Ruby at 17, but I couldn't move much higher because of that lack of hitting multiple players. And that's pretty much it. Next, number 16, Bruce. You guys, Bruce is close to like a monster on team modes. His super smash, or just the smash in general, can hit so many people, and because it does so much damage, you can take players out before they even get a chance to do it in a thing. Also, he has good HP, and he got the weapons to hit multiple players at one time. The only issue with Bruce is why he's not much higher is because of his low speed, but his HP, which caveats for that, allows him to absorb and take a lot of damage for his teammates. And so Bruce is good at crowd control and just keeping players close in range to help out if he with other tanks. They could be a force to be reckoned with. And so yes, Bruce is solid. Next, number 15, Nyx. Nyx at 15 kind of pains me. She's my favorite character, but I have to be real with myself. She's great. She does everything that a team requires of her. She's able to take players down. She got the good weapons to hit multiple players, and also she has the speed and agility. She can pick things up fast for her teammates. The main reason Nyx is kind of down here is because of them low level Nyx that be taking the legendary. Let's just be real. That's why Nyx is further down. Also, as well, sometimes she can be too aggressive and find yourself, doing things that's not like being a team player. Sometimes Nyx could be kind of selfish and solo. But overall, she's a good team player to use, and just kind of like just the epitome of being a team character, just able to pick things up, fight for herself, but also help her team out when they needs to. And so, solid choice. Next, number 14, Edna. Edna is so good to use on team modes, y'all. I mean, I cannot stress it enough. The traps, man. It's the traps. The traps, man. When you drop them traps, she got 5 of them. And then as well, she got the big old bow, especially you add a bunch of points into your radius, man, that thing could be so big and take up a room, and you can eat a lot of people with that bow, especially her bombs too. It just Edna got everything to do to help your teammates and help everybody out, and also help the tanks out to catch up to a player with her traps. Also, just the passive is what's more better on team mode than in solo, since she's able to knock back so she won't be able to get caught in difficult situations because she do got low HP. But yeah, Edna is a solid choice. I wanted to put her in the top 10, but there are a few more characters I think are ahead of her. Next, number 13, Wanda. Yep, BTW, Big Thick Wanda, is right outside the top 10 for me, but she's dead. She's close. She's very close. She's very good to use on team modes. Besides her giving her team the shield, she's more so just great at absorbing impact and damage for her teams, protecting them, and always being there on the side, just being reliable, because Wanda got so much HP and great defense that she's pretty much going to always stick it out through hard times of taking bunch or punishment or damage. She take that punishment for herself to protect her other teammates. And so Wanda is just a solid choice to have on team modes to protect, help, and the occasional deal damage and dish out attacks to play, because she do got big range with her bomb and shotgun. But yeah, it's just a great teammate in general, just there to support. Next, number 12, Joy. Oh yes, Mrs. Stinkum Up. This character So good to use on team modes. Able to stink up the whole place and reveal everybody's hiding spot to help her team out. The crit damage that she does when she's in her zone, and also just having all weapons that can hit multiple players. Mainly the two 360 spears. She could one-shot players and catch players way off guard. And when players be bundled up like marshmallow, she able to bounce and hop on multiples of players at a time. And so she's just good all around. The only issue with her, that's why I put her in the top 10, is because of her low HP. And sometimes she could, get caught off guard. But other than that, because they got multiple players she could hit, her, if you got Vampire Teeth at a good help level, you don't have to really worry about that to a degree. And so yeah, Joy's solid character to use on team modes. Next, number 11, Phil. I know some of y'all ain't gonna like this, having Phil outside the top 10. But yes, I had to come to think about it. And he's 11 for me. He's so close though to being top 10. I mean, to be honest, he could be a top 10 team player. Besides him being able to pick up loot instantly for his team, he also could give them the speed boost. He has great damage, like high damage, very underrated damage. People don't really pay attention to when you get hit by a shotgun or his bow. So he's very, very good. He's able to just in intense battles pick up all the loot that be laid on the floor and just turn the tables back on his team side if they have a health kit or something like that. And Phil just all around just got everything he needs to win. He got good HP to absorb damage, and so yeah, just one of the best to use on team modes. And I feel kind of bad he's not in the top 10. But anywho, next, number 10, Fuzzy. Fuzzy is a top 10 character. I don't care what any of y'all say. I take slowness over speed boost, pick up speed, all of that, traps, whatever. Fuzzy's slow ability is just so great for teams. It helps out everyone on his team from stopping players from attacking him, and also allow the tanks, if you have tanks on his team, to be able to catch up on players that be trying to run and things of that nature. And so Fuzzy, solid all around, a great sniper. He got the speed, and just because again the slowness of the weapons, all about that slow pace and putting people in slow motion. And then you got the clown nose too. Like I'll be putting that clown nose with the slow. It just be extra slowness everywhere. And so slow madness, I should say. And so yeah, top 10 character in team modes for sure. And I dare anyone to have some type of rebuttal or want to come at me with having Fuzzy in the top 10 as team characters. Next, number 9, Susie. The queen bee in Zooba. Susie, pretty much one of the strongest characters in Zooba, kind of like Paco, one of the best characters just all around. But in team mode, she is a solid choice. She's more so of the old Jade in Zooba, pretty much. Her style is not close to Jade, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying as far as like just the dominance that she could have and being a slasher, pretty much support character. Pretty much she able to just do everything. It's not more so just she able to protect the team. It's more so how she could just carry and be the leader on the team mode and be the best, character out there and carry a team to victory. And so Susie is a top 10 mainly because of how strong she is just individually, not more so team. And so that's why I was saying, like I was making previously earlier, where I was saying some characters up here for team base, others for individuals. So I'm gonna blend of both, some because of pheromone, other reasons like that. And Susie is one of the reasons that it's just individual how bad she just is as a good character in Zooba, and how she could dominate a game regardless of if she's helping you or not. She able to 1v5 so easily. So yeah, Susie, top 10 squad character, mainly because how good she is individually. Next, number 8, Frank. One of all-around great choice to use in Zooba. Frank is great at bringing players and helping his teammate out. Him having some of the most HP in Zooba allows him to absorb and take a lot of damage. He also got a bunch of weapons that can hit a multitude of players. You got the throwdown bomb, the 360 spear, 2 shotguns that are big range, and also just Frank in general able to suck players or also hit players with the balloon bomb that he has that he goes when going to his full mode. Frank is just great all around and just a great buddy, like his place that they call him the ballooning buddy. That's so true about Frank. He's just a great buddy to have on your team for team modes, especially if you're playing with tanks. He's good at also closing the gap and sucking players in to bring them to their tanks and stuff. And so he's a great supporting character as well. Or also Frank is as well be the leader of a team and be the more so head of the snake and carry a team to victory. And so yeah, Frank, solid all around choice, and you should use him on team modes because he excels very excellent on this mode. Next, number 7, Faye. I smell controversy on this one. Now I know I have to really explain myself. Faye is to me the most annoying character. I cannot stand seeing Faye on team modes. Mainly it's only because of the ink. And again, slowness in team modes is kind of the most broken thing. And when you're able to slow a player down and help, especially you got tanks and a big team, a good team behind you, man, that slow is very annoying. Faye blinding players, a multitude of players, and also knocking the defense down is one of the most broken things on team modes. Besides her, also not even mentioning, she has 4 weapons. She got the big bomb. She also has the shotgun, long barrel, and also bow, also a sniper in the slick way too. She also has good HP to absorb good damage, and so Faye is, man, she's one of the most annoying characters. I can't stand seeing Faye on team modes. Y'all may not know that. Y'all might think Faye is sorry, and in general, I don't really think she's that strong. But on team modes, man, Faye is a problem, and so yes, you do not want to see Faye in team modes because she can mess up and ruin your chances of winning. She's a great team to have on your team, though. Next, number 6, Lizzie. Lizzie is so good in team modes, y'all. I can't stress it enough. I was so close to putting her top 5, but I just couldn't because there are a few more characters ahead of her. But either way, Lizzie is just a great all-around support character. She is the best support character in Zooba, able to kill, and also got the Primal Instinct to give her team a speed boost. She also could sneak in a few attacks of her own, but mainly so her support is just so supreme and able to keep players, alive and help out tanks or slashers or snipers, whatever it may be. He'll always be enough for a team, is why Lizzie is ranked so high. And so this is the only reason mainly that she's at this place. But it's every time I see Lizzie on my team, I get happy because if you got the Primal Instinct, give me that speed boost, man. Next, number 5, Max. At last, Mr. PU Master. We all know why Max is up here, mainly because of his pheromones. But even, let me just not talk about him, just the pheromone side. Just Max in general, he is a great character to use on team modes. I don't know, you don't have to use the pheromone. You have to be a PU, so you can play Max just fine. He'll still dominate because of his speed, his rapid fireball, his ultra rapid fireball, and also we all know the dash, the ability to knock the loot. And when your team's knocking that loot out and be able to give your teammates a free health kit in the midst of an intense battle is sometimes just game changing. And so Max is a top 5 squad catcher for sure, but we know why I put him up here, mainly because of the pheromones. That's really like the only reason. He's the pheromone abuser in Zooba. But either way, he's still a great character to use on team modes regardless. I like seeing Max and having Max on my team because the chances of me getting a health kit are very, very high when we're in tough battles we may be losing. So yeah, top 5 character for sure in teams. Next, number 4, Callie. She scares me. Callie scares me on team modes. The amount of area of ground she covers on the field is crazy, man. She has the spear, the Spartan spear that could go long distances. She has 3 bombs, and also she has the bow radius. So she got all the weapons to cover up a whole multitude of field and hit a bunch of players at one time. Straight up dominates and straight up could take down players. 1v5, all of that in bundle into one. She's pretty much one of the best, if not the best, like just solo at team player on Zooba. Like she could just knock a team down by herself without even no one even get a chance to hit her, because sometimes you don't even hit the stick. And so Callie is by far a great team player, and she was so close to being top 3, but they had a few more characters that put ahead of her. And so yeah, but 4th place is still not bad. She's so great to use. You should use. I highly recommend use on team modes. Next, number 3, Duke. Duke indeed is a top 3 character in team modes to use in Zooba. I was so close to put him at 2nd place, but I had to put him at 3rd place. Duke has the stun, the big stun, just the rage. He can straight up 1v5 and carry a team to victory. He has the tank. He's a tank, so he could take a lot of damage. He could take a lot of punishment. And also the quick cooldowns with all his weapons, as we know, that could straight up just dismantle players before they even get a chance to even do a thing. And so Duke is by far one of the best options to use in team modes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We all know how strong Duke is on team modes. Next, number 2, Buck. Reasons I put Buck ahead of Duke at number 2 is only because of one simple thing: the weapon of choice. The 360 spear is to me better than using the rapid fire bow. On solos, I had Duke ahead of Buck because of the rapid fire bow. But on team modes, I gotta go with Buck ahead of Duke because of his 360 swing. Be able to hit a multitude of people, and also because it's much easier to hit players on team modes. Buck could just go on a rampage and dominate 1v5, whatever you want to call it. He's the best tank on team modes in Zooba to me, and by far one of the best characters to use on team modes. He can straight up dismantle players and straight up dominate the whole field of play without leaving much issues with no one. Like, he could just straight up take anybody out. And so having Buck on your team is solid, and he's by far the best character to use on team modes. But we all know who was number one. If y'all did not know that, I'm kind of shocked, but I'm about to tell y'all right now, number one, and it's no brainer because this dude is by far just too powerful on team modes. Next, number one, Jack. Yep, on team modes, Jack takes the cake as the best team player in the game of Zooba. And funny, it's not even because of what he does on team modes, it's what he does for his team on team modes, which is kind of ironic. His buff that he does, the howl, and gives his team the speed boost and damage boost, is so broken on team modes, it doesn't make any sense. Compared when you pair it up with speedy characters and pheromone users, it makes it almost impossible to lose on team modes. If in just any character, you could make the rush characters, like I was saying, even Skippy's, who I don't even think is a good team character, he looks like a superstar when he's paired with Jack. And so Jack just makes everyone look like superstars on his team. Also, he has the weapons that could hit players in multiple range, the rolling bomb, the 360 spear. The rapid fire bow not so much, but still in general, he just got the weapons to hit a great multiple player, and plus his primal, that if he kills a player, it keeps his thing active on. And so you can also 1v5 with Jack too, and so he just, man. And that's why, to me, he is the best team character in the game of Zooba. And to be honest, it's not even close. I don't know who's be able to make a chance to try to rival him as being the best team character. But till now, I don't see no one even coming close to even taking that crown from him. And that's the end of the video, ranking every single character 46 to 1. This is for the special make it to 1,000 subscribers. I said I was going to make a special video for y'all. Don't ever doubt me again like that. I got way much more things coming soon in the future, and just make sure you just have the post notifications on so you can just see when I upload a video, and also just, you know, stay subscribed so you can know what I make a video. If y'all got any other questions, comments, or whatever you want to see, let me know in the comments below. If you disagree with anything, which I'm sure I'm gonna have a few disagreements with some characters I ranked, it does not matter. You could send your issues or your questions in the comments below as well, and I'll do my best to respond to them. Till next time, I'll see y'all later, and as always,
hey you, yeah, subscribe, SUBSCRIB, What?